everyone, up here at Oakwood Mill with Stuart Henry is here with me. This field here we put in April 2021, so it's had 3 grazing seasons on it, and Stuart has used it for the last 2 years, used young cattle on it, and he has split it up. So I'll give it to Stuart. Give us a bit of background, Stuart, on your grazing management in here, how you've managed this field.
Yeah, so originally this field we split into 1 hectare plots. Cattle would be on probably 3 or 4 days, but with the extra growth of the multi-species, we've actually went to half hectare plots now. We're on sort of 2-day shifts with a group of between 30 and 40 cattle. So yeah, just all fattening cattle. And they're all seem to be doing really well at the minute. Yeah, good stuff.
What we've established in here is we put in 4 plots to see, really to look at persistency of the herbs. So it was a Fyvie mixture, which is sort of a high clover organic mixture, and we put in 4 different combinations of chicory and plantain that we mixed in. So each plot's only about 0.8 of a hectare. And we sowed it across. So we've got some material here from some chicory and plantain from New Zealand, and they've been put in at establishment of between 4 and 4.5%. So really between 600 and 650 grams an acre of combinations of chicory and plantain. So a lot of them, 300 grams of chicory, 300 grams of plantain, there or thereabouts. But what we've seen across all 4 combinations is, because of the way that Stuart and Giles have managed it with rotationally, with rest and recovery, 30-day rest before the cattle have come back on, we think we've got more herbs here now than what we set out with in the start, because I think they've reseeded a lot of them themselves, they've regenerated, so there is really good populations of chicory and plantain. A little bit, Stuart, how do you, from the actual intakes and getting cattle to tidy up the chicory when they get maybe slightly stronger, can you just give us a little bit of background on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was critical. I think shrinking the paddock size, I think that was pretty critical straight away, and just really making them eat, but not maybe forcing them too hard. We're probably coming out, between 2,000, 2,200 kilos, coming out. Just not forcing them, because you want these cattle to move on, so you don't want them to force it to the deck to really get that regrowth. So we're just trying to be moving on. So, but the cattle, to be honest, didn't matter what height the chicory was, whether it was some of it was up here in summer. The cattle were still nailing it down, so it really didn't seem to be an issue, with how strong it was getting. They were still, you can see it now, it's come back pretty well. It's a pretty level crop now, so yeah, it's been impressive actually how the cattle have just adapted to eating it. Yeah.
And I think probably the other thing we've really learned here that driven home the message to us is the difference, obviously, between the way cattle graze, on rotation, and sheep. If you're heavily stocked with sheep, even on rotation, sheep are obviously very selective grazers and graze these herbs right to the deck, and danger is they graze them out and they don't persist. But the cattle, are not. They just graze everything down to a level, and things. So it's the combination really of sheep and cattle, if you've got herbs, and how you manage them. I think that is probably the key message here. Okay, thanks very much.